This is the story of Sunita, a woman whose journey from a high caste family in rural India to a life of faith became a testament to a strength that does not come from human hands. Sunita's life was once defined by the rhythmic ringing of temple bells and the strict traditions of her lineage. As the daughter of a prominent village leader, her identity was woven into the social and religious fabric of her community. Her shift began in secret. Through a radio broadcast and later a chance meeting with a village nurse, she heard of a God who did not demand endless appeasement but offered himself as a sacrifice. When she finally confessed, "Jesus is my Lord," the world she knew shattered. The season of fire. The suffering was not metaphorical, it was immediate and visceral. Her father declared her spiritually dead, performing her funeral rites while she stood watching from the courtyard. She was confined to a small, windowless shed behind the family house. Her cousins mocked her, and she was often denied food for days, told that her new God should be the one to provide her bread. She was stripped of her fine saris and her dignity, treated as an outcast in the very home where she was once a princess. Throughout those months of darkness, Sunita had one physical lifeline, a small palm-sized New Testament. She had hidden it inside the lining of her old shawl. During the nights when the fever of hunger took hold, or when the bruises from her brother's corrections throbbed, she would pull it out. Under the faint sliver of moonlight that crept through the shed's door, she would trace the words with her fingers even when it was too dark to see them. "I didn't just read the words," she later whispered. "I breathed them. When they called me a curse, the book told me I was a chosen race. When they told me I was alone, the book told me he would never leave nor forsake me." That small Bible was the only thing that felt real. The rescue did not come as a sudden miracle of fire from heaven, but as a series of divine interventions. One night, a local believer who had heard of her plight risked his life to help her escape. With nothing but the clothes on her back and her small Bible tucked against her heart, she fled into the forest. Lost and exhausted, she collapsed near a roadside junction. She prayed a final desperate prayer. "Lord, if I die here, let me die belonging to you." Minutes later, a truck driver, a stranger who happened to be part of a Christian network that helped persecuted women, spotted her. He didn't just give her a ride, he brought her to a community of believers in a distant city who took her in, healed her wounds, and gave her a new family. Today, Sunita's scars have faded, but her faith has only sharpened. She still carries that same small Bible, its covers worn and its pages stained with the tears of her captivity. "People ask me if I regret losing my family and my wealth," she says with a radiant smile. "I tell them that I traded a kingdom of dust for a king of glory. They took my home, but Jesus gave me a foundation that no earthquake can move.